it. I think one thing that's super fascinating to me, and I talked to a friend recently about this, is I'll watch people on Instagram, right? Like say I go to the gym and someone's in the sauna and they're on Instagram. I'll see them scroll and scroll and scroll and then maybe stop, double tap, scroll, scroll, scroll.
That's some booty
maybe
sheets.
stop,
Like,
double tap some, right, or some food or whatever, right? And the thing that's always interesting to me is that I'm like, you chose all of those things. Like all the things that you scroll through, you chose them.
You chose
Why
to follow
are you
them.
not liking them?
Yeah.
Because this is my theory, and maybe I'm completely wrong, but when I look at it, I feel like now we recognize that a like is currency. Like it's digital social currency.
It is.
So a like is
That's why Facebook is the biggest company in the world.
Boom.
Because it's no longer about gold and dollar signs.
Boom.
It's about data.
Boom.
It's about what do people
Analytics.
like.
Right.
And it's about what's in here. This when Facebook found out that what goes on up here is just as important as gold.
Right.
When they can sell something to you and they can take that data and sell to somebody else and make like, come on, like that's the new form of money now. You know,
so
it's attention.
because of that, I feel like the person that's on Instagram, they understand that. So they're very intentional. Well, maybe not intentional is not the right word, but they're very choosy about like, where do I put my dollar? You know what I mean? If a like is $1, who do I give it to? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who gets my dollar? So I chose to like all this stuff.
That's crazy to think
like,
about my dollar.
My dollar, right? And so a like, I feel like is $1. If I care about your thing even more, I'll probably post it on my story or comment, right? So that's like even like $5, you know what I mean? $3 to $5, maybe a comment's $3 and a story's $5.
Yeah.
And I only quantify like this because again, it's currency.
Right.
So when I look at people do that, I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. You know what
And
I
if
mean?
I share your post,
Right.
you owe me one. You know what I mean? Like,
Super. Right. Which, okay, so that's a really interesting thing.
you better come to my show. You know what I mean?
Right. So that thought is interesting for me being where I am because again, I develop and create a product, right? I develop fashion and I super appreciate when people like, comment, share, right? But I'm also like, it's important for like people to invest in what we're doing.
Right.
Because otherwise we can't grow it. We can't scale it.
Nope.
To some degree, we can't even continue to do it at some point if people aren't investing it in that way, which is like an interesting thing on the other end, because again, the person that's supporting us feels like I'm doing I'm giving you this currency in this way. I'm not investing in that way, but I'm sharing it. So maybe one of the people that sees it will then invest in it. But what happens is there's like this loop of people where it's like, I like this too. I'm just going to share it. And then I'm just going to share it. And then hopefully in that line of 10 people, like someone's like, let me purchase and invest in it that way.